We know you have been waiting for this. It's finally here. Another episode of reviewing your underwater films coming up. Hey there underwater filmmakers, and welcome back to another episode of reviewing your underwater films with Sebastian and myself. Today we'll be watching and reviewing a film by
Stefan Schoerghofer.
Schoerg, I think it's pronounced Schoerghofer. Or Hofer? Yeah, Hofer. Sorry Stefan if we pronounced your name wrong. He's from Austria and he's submitted the following film. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it, watch it and see what we can give Stefan as a feedback. Just open it up and here we go. The Lake Explorer. Nice, I'm expecting some clear water. Very nice. Look at that visibility. Hopla. Standing in the wrong position there. It's tiny. Awesome, well done, Stefan. You go first.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, well done. I like the music fits to the imagery you put together. At the end, then when you jump to the animals, to the octopus and stuff, it's getting a bit faster, more action, so it does fit. There are some nice images. some need a little bit improvement, and some you could leave out. Like if we're talking about this is story, it's like some shots are very repetitive. For example, the tiny the tiny squid. Was it a squid? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a cuttlefish.
The cuttlefish, not squid. Yes,
yeah.
Cuttlefish. The tiny cuttlefish. It was like the two angles we had, and like the hunting for prey was very nice, and the rest we just can leave that because it's the same angle, it's more or less the same position, and then jump to the next one as well. The big the octopus crawling below the sand on the sand. Yeah, you can shorten that. It's the image is nice, but it's like for that kind of film, it's too long because like it's getting boring after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's getting repetitive. That's what it is, and I agree with that. There was also another shot that I noticed further at the beginning where you had. I think it was your buddy diving through the wreck, and you were filming that person, but you kept filming that person going through the wreck from behind for quite some time, and it's not a very attractive shot. A diver from behind going through a wreck in the first place, and then keeping it too long in your edit. Yeah, you could have cut that a little shorter. It's fine to show it quickly, but then I would leave it to a couple of seconds and then cut away to something else.
Yeah, and don't get us wrong, but like for me, it's as well very hard. You get very nice images. You think, okay, that's a nice shot, and that's a nice shot, and that's a nice shot, and you want to put everything in it. But at the end, you have to step back and think, okay, this is the best shot, this is the second best, and the rest I leave out. So I know it's hard, but yeah, you can definitely improve. You film the story you're telling with just cutting out repetitive stuff.
Yeah, it's difficult, and I think we've talked about this in a previous episode as well, where I think we named it wrongly and we're corrected. It is actually called Killing Your Darling, rather than, I don't know, we said something silly the last time. We'll leave it at Killing Your Darling. So even if there's a shot that you really like, but if it doesn't fit in the story, or it's too repetitive, or it's like the fifth shot of a kind, or it is technically not well executed. For example, focus is in the wrong place, it's too shaky, the light doesn't work, the lighting is not done well, then unfortunately you'll have to leave it out, even if it is, that one. Unless it is, I don't know, two whale sharks mating, then you can put any shot in there, however good or bad it is, it doesn't really matter. But it's got to be a really unique shot for anything else not to matter. Otherwise, just really focus on the best shots that you've got. Talking about stabilization, I think that you've got a few shots in there that were fairly stable, but you've also got a couple of shots in there where you could have improved on the stabilization. And if you've not done this in post-production, I would definitely try to use a warp stabilizer, or the stabilizer that comes with your editing software. They're normally quite good at this stage in the development, so you can definitely get some shots a little smoother by using some post-production stabilizing. Yeah,
and you use sometimes like movement shots. So you want to show, for I think one of the bug holes where where you can look down. It's like you just started a movement, and then you kind of try to stabilize it and then moved on. I think if there's current, or it's not possible to get decent buoyancy at that spot, you're better off if you just film like two angles or two zoom length. So like a wide angle shot to establish, and then a more closer shot to show the detail of that object, instead of just trying to do a movement shot, which will end up very shaky, and it like you're losing the whole shot instead of like just not the optimum way to use like more wide angle and then the more zoomed in, but it's definitely better because like you can better stabilize it. Yeah,
sure, absolutely. Yeah, so I don't really have much more to say or to add to this. All in all, a nice piece of underwater imagery. I enjoyed watching it. I've never dived in Gozo, but after seeing this, I actually do want to go, and it seems like the water is really clear there, and there's quite a few things to discover. So yeah, I'm definitely putting that on my list. Stefan, thank you very much for submitting your film and letting us review it here in this series. As always, we will link the film as well as your YouTube channel down in the video description below for everyone else if you want to go and check out Stefan's film again, or if you want to pay him a visit on his YouTube channel, maybe leave a like and a subscription. Please feel free to do so through the link down in the video description. And if you have a film yourself that you would like Sebastian and myself to review in this series here, feel free to send me an email to contact@matthiaslebo.com with the link to the film where it's uploaded, and we'll be more than happy to watch, review and publish that review here on our channel. And now I've talked for a very long time without a break. I'll pass it to you for the finish line.
All right, guys, then thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
Please subscribe and lick.
All right, guys, thank you very much for watching another episode of Reviewing Your Underwater Film. If you liked the video, give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel. And yeah, see you next time.
See you next week. And why do you even need me anymore? You're doing this perfect.
Oh, no, it's okay. I feel more secure.
We'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.